Yes, good morning, children. Today I am going to teach you about your chapter number 9, Development Political Science, from Political Theory Book, Development. And here you will, I am going to give you some pictures of the Satyagraha, case study type ये है. These pictures are of the Satyagraha in the village of Dhumkhedi in Narmada Valley. As a result of the construction of Sardar Sarovar Dam, the water of Narmada flooded the valley. Narmada Bachao Andolan protesters choose to face the rising water. When the water rose dangerously up to the soldiers of the activist, government arrested them. This is the case. And you have to find out more about this controversy and the discussion and discuss the merits and demerits of big dams. Is the Sardar Sarovar Dam a good way to solve the problem of water shortage? Were the efforts of the activists justified in offering resistance to this government scheme? Right? So, first you have to recognize the question is that the pictures of which state have been shown below. किस स्टेट की पिक्चर्स हैं? You have to read the paragraph and give. Discuss the scene of Dhumkhedi village during this protest. Dhumkhedi village during this protest. These are the pictures and you may see this picture in your book also, right? धूमखेड़ी विलेज की जो पिक्चर्स है नर्मदा बचाओ आंदोलन नर्मदा वैली से रिलेटेड है एंड नाउ आई एम गोइंग टू टेल यू अबाउट द आंसर्स ऑफ दिस पिक्चर. What are the answers of these pictures? The above pictures are of Satyagraha in the village Dhumkhedi in Narmada Valley. As a result of construction of Sardar Sarovar Dam, the water of Narmada flooded to the valley and Narmada Bachao Andolan protestants choose to fall the rising water. When the water rose dangerously up to the soldiers of the activist and government arrested them. What did the government do? तो क्या ये सही किया या गलत किया? That you have to write. And now I am going to tell you about some more important points of regarding this chapter. More important points of this chapter on the name of basic concepts. Okay, on the name of basic concepts, and I'm trying to settle this and that you have to take. Okay, so in this way you have to take. Next step is that development is a continuously change and dynamic concept. What is development? It is a continuous changing and dynamic concept. And development means change along with growth. Change should be there, but it should be along with positive growth. You have to take care, only then it is growth in its real meaning. If we see it in its broadest sense, that is the development in its broadest sense, that development became popular after the second half of the 20th century. The concept of development has undergone many changes over the years. Like we can see that even your body, even your family, your plant in the pot, okay, your neighborhood street, drainage system, schools, government, hospitals, everything have to go under changes, but that change should be positive. Then concept of development became popular after the second half of the 20th century. The concept of development have gone under many changes. Then the development has proved very costly for the developing country. Development proved to be very costly for the development, for the developing countries. Very, very important. Then seventh point is there. Seventh point is there for that. Development has caused a high degree of environmental degradation of many countries. As usually I told you, usually I used to explain this development at um, any country, it is at the cost of social and ecological kinds of the development. I would like to explain it more because concept of the development has undergone many changes over the years, and it should, I told you that it should be changed in positively. In the beginning, developing countries followed Western concept of development. In India also, we have adopted 5-year plans, right? 5-year plans, and 5-year plans were started in 1952, and it was basically started under the concept of development. डेवलपमेंट के कॉन्सेप्ट को ध्यान में रखते हुए इसको बनाया गया था. एंड इन द बिगनिंग डेवलपिंग कंट्रीज फॉलोड वेस्टर्न कॉन्सेप्ट ऑफ डेवलपमेंट. In India, it was started with the help of 5-year plans and sorry, adopted in underdeveloped countries and developing countries has been criticized because development models have proved very costly. Most of the developing countries are under heavy debts and the economic growth is also very slow. Poverty, unemployment, and diseases still exists in these countries. Right? This model of development has also had a high social cost. Not only this is economic cost in the terms of money, right? But it also has its high cost, social cost also due to the big projects. Many people have been displaced from their houses and localities, and this is the concept of displacement, when they have to leave their everything that is well settled, and due to displacement traditionally skills may be lost. Very, very important and very significant. There can be problem of we can say problem of skill lost and loss of culture as well as their livelihood, that is social problem of the change. There is also loss of culture as well as displacement has led to struggle in many countries. For example, in India, Narmada Bachao Andolan is very important going on Sardar Sarovar Dam, and there was confusion among the people of that locality that this is the program for the development of urban states. जो अर्बन पीपल है उनके बारे में ये ज़्यादा है. मेजॉरिटी ऑफ पीपल बिलोंग टू ट्राइबल एंड दलित कम्युनिटीज़. दे फील लाइक एलिनेटेड एंड फील लाइक दैट गवर्नमेंट इज़ नॉट टेकिंग केयर ऑफ themselves, right? It is giving. Moreover, the dam would upset the ecological balance on one side and submerging large tracts of the forest also. The development has also affected the environment. Building of commercial enterprises along the environment. The shoreline is considered the main cause of tsunami. The ice in the Arctic and Antarctic is melting due to increased emission of greenhouse gases into the atmosphere, and a long run ecological crisis will badly affect all of us, right? तो यही था 7th पॉइंट का एक्सप्लेनेशन. 8th पॉइंट है, ड्यू टू डेवलपमेंट सम इश्यूज रिगार्डिंग राइट्स हैव बीन रेज्ड. like I tried to explain in your this displacement point, like Narmada Bachao Andolan jo tha, तो that is regarding that, and Narmada Bachao due to that issue, social issues, mean to say people raise this issue on the basis of rural and urban पीपल, है ना। तो उनको ये लग रहा था कि ये सारा अर्बन पीपल के फेवर में गवर्नमेंट वर्क कर रही है, हम जो दलित कम्युनिटीज़ और ट्राइबल कम्युनिटीज़ ये दे आर बीइंग badly affected by it in the future. Moreover, some of them were electricity hydel project के according भी they have some misconceptions that whatsoever water would be used for producing electricity, if afterward that water is used for cultivation, for irrigation purpose, it won't be so fruitful for the citizen of that particular rural area. तो in this way ड्यू टू डेवलपमेंट ये इशू भी होते हैं. डेमोक्रेसी, पीपल डू हैव राइट टू बी कंसल्टेड डिसीजन विच डायरेक्टली इफेक्ट देयर लाइफ्स. तो वो इसको प्रोटेस्ट भी कर सकते हैं. नाउ डेज यू मे सी दैट प्रोटेस्ट फार्मर्स थिंक दैट इट इज़ देयर सोशल इकोनॉमिक लिबर्टी इज गोइंग टू बी बैंड, इवन दे आर कहेंगे उनकी तो ज़मीनें बिक जाएंगी ना. सम हैव दिस आइडिया ऑल्सो. तो आई एम नॉट फेवरिंग एनी वन और अगेंस्ट एनी वन, जस्ट मेक यू रियलाइज व्हाट्स गोइंग ऑन द नेम ऑफ मूवमेंट्स एंड हाउ द गवर्नमेंट्स रिएक्टिंग, कोर्ट्स रिएक्टिंग एंड पीपल. टू whom natural resources belong is the basic issue, very very important. Okay, for the rate of development growth that we have to see in development is a complex phenomena comprising many dimensions: social, economic, political and cultural. So in this way, this is all about your development chapter. Overall revision view I have tried to give you. So in this way, this you have to keep in mind while revising this chapter. इसी से आप इसके गोल्स, ऑब्जेक्टिव्स भी ड्राइव कर सकते हो कि मेजर डायमेंशंस ऑफ डेवलपमेंट, मेजर गोल ऑफ डेवलपमेंट ना, डिफरेंट डायमेंशंस सोशल, इकोनॉमिक, पॉलिटिकल एंड एडमिनिस्ट्रेटिव के नाम पे कर लेते हो. अगर इफ़ वी टॉक अबाउट द गोल्स ऑफ द डेवलपमेंट, तो मिनिमम नीड्स फुलफिल होनी चाहिए, रिमूव पावर्टी, उसमें पावर्टी रिमूव होनी चाहिए, लाइक दैट, सो ऑन सो फोर्थ. Okay, bye students, take care.